Good day, folks. This is Omar Hosea, the servant. Long time no hear, say so. The Heavenly Father, as I bow my head, I humbly ask and pray for the permission to speak. I ask you that you recall some things that I was supposed to say prior to my disobedience, because I should have been saying things that first came to my mind. I get used to. I ask for your mercy, and I ask for forgiveness of the people as well, my Lord. Father, let these words be your words and not my words, and help me to learn that I may learn with them, they may learn with me, and we may give honor and praise unto you. For thy wisdom is the best wisdom. Selah. Now, this issue was about brand. And everybody was talking about they want their brand. T.I. brand. The Atlanta Housewives brand. The Sports Wives, everybody want their brand. Everybody wants to sell clothes and this and that. Brand. But you have to ask yourself, where did that idea come from? Really? Where did that idea come from that you want a brand? So-called black man, so-called nigger, so-called African. I mean, you don't even know the law or the corporate law to even establish a brand. Look at this logic, raw logic. How can a Samsung phone, which is a brand and product, say that he wants power or a brand like Scepter? Because this is a brand too, Scepter, more control. So, how can these two acquire a brand? Obviously, these are devices, and if they had a brain, and we was looking at this, and these two devices was talking, because one's got buttons, the other one's is touchscreen. So, when you say African American, nigga, you are a brand yourself, and you are a brand yourself. How do a brand get a brand? You have to ask the creator of the brand, how did he make the brand? And it's up to the creator of these brands, or the idea and the rules in the game of branding. Like when you brand a cow, or when they brand you at the Sigma Alpha college team, they brand you, you become property. So anybody going to college, they brand you and say, hey, you're a product of this. Product. But did it ever occur to you that some of us was taken off of ships, some of us was dragged through the water, some of us were dragged through dirt, some of them might have been shot out of UFOs, some of them might have been poured up off the ground like weeds. But whatever the case may be, your captors, the corporate people of Europe, the corporate people of Rome, they had their own laws, their own rules, like we the people. Because when they wrote we the people, you niggas and so-called black folks and African Americans and all that was in slavery. Even if you was in Africa, you were still in slavery. If you was in Brazil at this time, you were still in slavery. All four continents. Alright? So let's just get that out the way. So now, when these corporations got together and started conquering these four continents, they branded you Mexico. They branded you Latino. They branded you Hispanic. They branded you yellow man, brown man, black man, nigger, negro. Then, after they branded you with the religion, Christian, Islam, Buddhist, more brands, boom. Then they dressed you up with a brand. Polo, Gucci, Pony, Pro Kids. You know what I mean? Then they branded you with food. Kraft, Doritos, Pepsi. Then they branded your natural resources. Deer Lake water. You see what I'm saying? Gotta think about that. You are walking branding. You're a walking commodity. So if you're happy about being called black, then that's sad, really. Because nobody was born black. I'm sorry. You know, you can go out in outer space, but you're still not outer space. You're inner space. You're a conscious being. So you're not no longer born of blackness, but you're born of light because you're conscious. So there goes that black thing across the board. You can't say you're African either because Ham didn't name the southern planet Africa. It was named after his sons and after his son's Cush. You know, and Canaan, he had his own little piece. And that wasn't even Africa yet. Until Cush went down, you know what I mean? And then made it Cush, Kemet. But still further north, northeast, Babylon was Nimrod, who was the son of Canaan. And these are sons after Ham, maybe before Ham. This is Ham's sons, and there wasn't even, the planet wasn't even divided up yet. You know what I mean? So, if the proper would be to call yourself a Cushite or a Nubian, because they're named after the people who they are. There's no man called Africa except for in Rome. But we have talked about that already. We're going back to the brand. So, back to African American. That's a new term. That's a brand. Boom. It's a corporate brand. And I don't know if y'all noticed, after every so-called sellout, so-called black man getting into with the pale skins officers, you get branded with a new name. Think about it. So the purpose of this video is for y'all to understand that when you say, "Hey, Black Power," that's because you're accepting being branded black. Somebody branded you that black. You was never all since the creation of life called black. If you take African American, you were branded African, branded American. And then you was given a way of life to live, separated from those who were branded a certain way, like Mexicans, Latinos, Hispanics. And if you really think about Mexican, Latino, and Hispanics, they are all look alike. And they all speak Spanish. How can you be Latino and speak Spanish when Latin is in Rome? Or Rome speaks Latin. Italian speaks Latin. How do Latinos speak Spanish? Branded. So we have to understand, in order for us to get together and to be a major force in this thing, in part of this corporate world, if we're going to build something, take these brands off. Take these brands off. Take the illusion that this got power, because you don't even have as much power as what you're branded with. And the person who's sponsoring the brand and the investors of that brand, called birth certificate and social security numbers, they are the ones that is invested in your ignorance, called black, African American, Latino, Mexican. You know what I mean? They're invested in the brand. Like I invested in the Samsung phone, a Samsung notepad. And, you know, we invested in these things. We invested in the brand, and it works. And the Samsung don't know what I'm using him for. He just glad he got a battery in his body, and he gets turned on. Bang. So, just like us, we want to get turned up, right? Oh, we want to get turned up. Well, guess what? That's what they want you to do. They want you to get turned up. And they want you to get your twerk on. They want you to keep having babies for them. Because that's what the brand do. Just like I keep getting Wi-Fi for this phone. I keep paying for the SIM because I want this phone to keep connecting for me. Because every time this phone connects, it's going to bring me some money. It's going to bring me new friends, new associates. The same thing with you and you. You are a brand. And you're bringing in more connections and more income for the one that branded you. Till next time, this is Omar Jose saying we love you guys. This just came. This I supposed it had been this, said this, and I'm gonna have to get out of this laziness because I really not gonna be wanting to share because folks think I'll be trying to get the attention. I really don't. But till next time, we love you guys. Israel, Ishmael, my Nubian brothers, my Cushy brothers. And we all come together in one blood, one family, one unity, and let's get back to work. And God knows I'm not perfect either. I'm going through some personal stuff. I've been doing some things that's not righteous and things like that. But we are our own motivation. And if you can find motivation in me, I can find motivation in you, and we can find motivation in each other. We can find motivation in other folks. We can come together and be fully motivated, and we can grow. So till next time, may the Most High keep y'all safe. Peace.